Hey everybody, it's Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage, back with you again today. Um, I had a request on my latest video from Thursday to show how I made these guys. So that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be probably a kind of a short video, but just a little something to show you how I came up with it. Okay, first of all, welcome to my new subscribers and welcome back to all my current ones who have been with me for a long time or a short time. Welcome, everyone. Okay, so I learned it from Jennifer BB Art on Instagram and fell in love with it. And there's another project I'll be doing as a live today that I fell in love with. I've just been watching the heck out of her on Instagram, I'll tell you what. Okay, so what you need for this project is some of these brass circle open bezel circles here. They're 22 millimeter, 25 millimeter, sorry, which are 1 inch. It's just 1 inch. And any old photos that you have that, you got at a thrift store or antique store, whatever, these, along with the rest of this bag, I got at our antique store last week when we were yard sailing our hearts out. And it's a brand new store. They had just opened up officially, and so they were very busy. And my husband saw this great big jar, the big glass jars that they put great big pickles in and stuff. Well, in that jar were all these photos. So I thought, okay, these are smaller ones, so what can I do with these? And then I saw that thing on Instagram. Well, that did it. So, and then I decided to try the, actually I saw it before I got these photos and thought, okay, we got to try them on these. So these are on digitals here. And I thought we can definitely do these on these old photos that I have. So what I did was early this morning, I got 2 photos out and got them the glossy accent. So what you need is the glossy accent. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place today. I've got a lot on my mind. I'm doing a live in a little while and thought I wanted to get this done and scheduled. So glossy accents is what you need, just the clear. These rings that are 1 inch, brass rings. Any photos, digitals, whatever you have. I decided to try it on digital because of the ink. They kind of, went kind of all over the place. But I like them. I like how they turned out. And then I thought, well, I'll try photographs. And they are doing wonderful. And I did them early. They're still not quite dry. You want to let them set for like 24 hours for optimum strength and, no marks in them or anything like that. But I think they are dry enough that I can cut around, because that would be the next step after getting these done. So I'm going to set those aside and let them continue drying while we are making our other ones here. So I have chosen this photo, and I thought it would be kind of cute with this little gal in there like that. I chose this photo. I just love this outfit that she has on. I chose this one just a little bit ago because you can get both the little child and the woman in there. You can see that. and this little gal by the beach. These are all much older photos, a lot of them 19 teens, 1920s. So I love the outfits and everything. They fit right in with the journal I am collecting things for and making things for. So they'll work real good. Okay, let's get started. All it is a matter of getting your ring put down where you want it on them, on whatever you're using, and put your glossy accents in. Now, do the best you can to not have bubbles in it. Now, I know that my first ones, there's a couple of them that have little bubbles. There's one here that has a bubble, just a little one, and there's a little bubble here, but just do the best you can. I mean, you don't want the ring to be moving around, so you can't tip it around, you know. You have to be very careful about that. So, okay. So what you do is you just put this down, and let me see if I can get you a little bit closer. Come on, mouse. Work. There we go. Okay. So hopefully that will help you see a little bit better. So just place it down however you want it. If you don't want a lot of background, don't let it be there. Just bring it down so that you have most of the person there, and then just start filling up the area up to the ring with the glossy accents. I have not tried it with resin, the quick cure or whatever resin. I've not tried it with that. I imagine it would work okay. Hopefully my head's not in your way. Okay, that one came out really good. There's no bubbles in that one. So I'm just going to slide it aside and let it dry. Start drying. Okay. And then you just take the next one. Super duper easy. And then just start filling it up. And just go from there. I mean, it's just so easy and self-explanatory. It's unreal. Just follow around the edge. Make sure not to fill it up too full that it'll start going over the edge. And there's a bubble right there that I'm having a hard time with. So I'm going to try and do this with a pen. Okay, it looks like it's going to be as good as it's going to get there. Being a stubborn one. Okay. There we go, I'm getting them popped now. Like I said, you can just do as best you can. I think that's the best I'm going to get it. Okay, let's move on. And let's do the next one. Yeah, so today's a really nice day out, and Saturday that I'm filming this. The weekends, except for church on Sunday, we typically do not go into town. We're retired. We don't need to go through the stress of all the people out there. So we do all of our things during the week. So Saturday is a good time to, catch up on crafting, yard, things going on. The only exception was last Saturday. We did finish out the week yard sailing because it was the citywide yard sales, and it's always the first weekend of May. So of course we had such a good time going to the churchyard sale every single day because they put things out every single day, and I found things every single day. But as a rule, we don't go anywhere on Saturday. And yeah, so today is just do a little bit of laundry, catch up thing, and do videos and crafting. Okay, so I'm going to let those set. I'm not going to move them around. Now I'm going to pull in what I did earlier this morning. So they look like they're drying real good. Now there's a bubble right there, but I don't care. I don't care. It's not going to bother me. But it just comes out so cool. It just dries clear. Now what I do, or what I did for the last ones, is I just took I use cuticle scissors for fussy cutting and stuff. Not a lot of people do that, but I do that. Okay, so this is dry enough. I'm just going to go along the edge. I'm going to work very hard at not pressing down on it just in case. But I'm just going to follow along the ring here. And when it's super dry, it's real easy because you could just grab it and do it. But I don't want to do that to this one. Okay. Let me get it cut off there. There we go. And just cut around. I normally wait until it's completely dry, which is like 24 hours, but I wanted to show you. Is that cool or what? So I'll just set him over there and let him finish drying, be with the other ones there. Yeah, so wanted to come out because, like I said, there was a request for this, and I did show it in my last video. There you go. Just trim around. Very, very easy. And I got these rings on Amazon. They're not expensive at all. So even if you have some sort of, 1-inch ring or thereabouts, that size fits perfect, I think, for photos like this or for digitals, things of that nature. There's another one. Really cool, right? So, yeah, I'm probably going to be going through all of these. Now there's, how many of them? 50? Yeah, there's 50 of them in here. 50 of them in here. So, and they're just the brass 25 millimeter brass circle. So just put that in for your search, and that would be perfect. So yeah, that's about all I have for today, but I am going to let these dry, and I just wanted to come out and show this to you. So it's a little short video today, and then I will be seeing you again the next time around with some other projects that I am working on right now, and we're going to be starting on that journal as far as putting things into it. The first thing I want to do is show you how I'm going to do the cover of it with the fabric and glue stick and ironing. So that'll be a fun one. Okay guys, so I'll see you next time, and have fun with this. Let me know what you do. Talk to you later. Bye.